All right, let's talk about the engine that's quietly powering the entire AI revolution. We're talking about APIs, the application programming interfaces that are literally the building blocks of our digital future. And what's happening in this space is nothing short of a total transformation. Let's just start with the headline number, because it is a big one. $1.01 trillion. That is the projected value of the global AI API market by 2035. You know, this isn't just another tech trend. This is a fundamental economic tidal wave that is building right now.
So how on earth does a market get that big? In this first part, we're going to look at the massive forces that are driving this incredible growth.
Okay, so check this out. Right now, in 2024, the market is sitting at around $48.5 billion. But by 2035, we're looking at over $1 trillion. I mean, that is a compound annual growth rate of almost 32%. That's not just growth, that's an explosion. And what's fueling this fire? Well, it's not just about companies adding a few AI features here and there. No, we are talking about a complete digital reinvention. Businesses are fundamentally rebuilding their operations from the ground up with AI at the absolute core, creating these incredibly smart and interconnected systems. So, what's actually under the hood? What are these specific technologies that are making all of this happen? Let's break down the engines of functionality. It is no surprise that generative AI is the king of the castle here. I mean, it is absolutely dominating the market. We're talking about the tech behind chatbots and automated content creation. And with the boom in powerful language models, every company wants a piece of the action for everything from writing marketing copy to generating code. And you gotta understand, these tools are total game changers. They're making hyper-automation possible, where you can automate incredibly complex business processes from start to finish. And they're unlocking a whole new level of decision intelligence, giving companies the power to make incredibly smart, data-backed choices in real time.
Now, a really important question comes up. Where does all this AI power actually live? And this brings us to one of the biggest strategic decisions that businesses are wrestling with right now: deployment.
And this is the core tension, right? Do you go with the cloud for its massive global scale and super easy integration? Or do you choose edge APIs? These process data right there on the device, think your phone or a sensor in a factory, for near-instant private results. It's really a classic trade-off. Do you want centralized power or decentralized speed?
And believe me, that choice has huge consequences. For things like autonomous vehicles, medical diagnostics, or smart factories, that split-second response time, what we call low latency, it's not just a nice bonus. It is absolutely critical. Processing data at the edge, in that instant, is a must-have.
So with all this at stake, who's actually winning in this new global arena? Let's take a look at the competitive landscape. As of today, North America holds the crown, thanks to its deep tech roots and all the major AI players headquartered there. But the real story to watch is the Asia-Pacific region. It has by far the highest growth rate, which signals a massive shift in the global balance of power is on the horizon. And of course, the usual suspects are leading the charge. We're talking about the tech titans. The full analysis really benchmarks the key players shaping this ecosystem, companies like Google, NVIDIA, and OpenAI, who are all racing to build the platforms that everyone else will use. Look, everything we've talked about so far, we've really only scratched the surface. These are the big picture trends, but if you want to get into the strategic nitty-gritty, you're going to need the full forecast.
So what exactly is waiting for you inside this massive 293-page analysis?
This is way more than just numbers. The report gives you deep strategic frameworks like Porter's 5 forces, in-depth SWOT analyses on all the major companies, and really detailed revenue forecasts broken down by industry. We're talking about the kind of intel that can shape an entire business strategy. So here's the bottom line. The AI revolution is happening, whether we're ready or not. The only real question is, are you going to try and navigate it blindly, or are you going to use a map?
If you're ready to get that map, the link to request a free sample of the report is right there in the first comment. Thanks for tuning in for this breakdown.